Have you ever wondered how much business analysts make? Today, we're going to be reviewing the salaries of business analysts based on the 2021 statistics of the Global State of Business Analysis. So we're going to be reviewing country by country. So if you're curious and you've always wondered how much business analysts make, then you want to make sure you stay till the end of this video. My name is Eno Eka. I am a business analysis coach and consultant. I help professionals start careers in business analysis, grow their income to 6 figures. I am the founder of Business Analysis School, and that is how I do it. So now let's go into reviewing the salaries of business analysts and the skills that is bringing them 6-figure salaries. Let's go. Okay, so with the United States, the average salary is around $108,000, right? So that's the average salary. For women, it's around $101,000. For men, it's around $118,000. Now, bear in mind that these are, from the respondents that have provided information. Not everyone, provides that information. Also, this is dependent on, maybe how many years of experience they have, what industries they work at. That also determines how much you can really make as a business analyst. But for what we can see, the men earn more than women in business analysis. And, I think in every country around the world, I haven't seen any country where women are earning more than men in business analysis. And that's because, in every industry in the world, men are earning more than women. And that's because women hardly ever negotiate their salaries. They're always very content and happy and grateful with whatever they were given. And I don't think they should ask for more because they feel greedy. If you're that person, I think you should definitely go on my YouTube channel and watch the International Women's Day event where we talked about negotiating with power. We also talked about how to negotiate salaries. Okay. For the men, in the US, they earn way more than the women in business analysis. That's for sure. The average certified business analyst in the US is earning around $121,000. So they are working as business analysts and they have the CBAP certification. They're earning around $121,000. Okay. So that's some statistics for the US when it comes to pay in the US for business analysts. Top 3 industries BAs work: banking, finance, insurance, information technology, healthcare, and pharmaceutical industries. So these industries are industries that pay that hire a lot of BAs. So banking, finance, insurance, information technology, healthcare, and pharmaceutical industries. And then, of course, the 3 best industries for higher salaries for business analysts: consulting and professional services. The average pay there is around $135,000. Another industry is communication and telecoms. The average pay for BAs in this industry is around $113,000. And the healthcare and pharmaceutical industry, the average pay there is around $110,000. So as we can see that, a lot of industries that value business analysts and would also pay business analysts in 6 figures. So you want to also consider, the industries you're applying to. You want to know the statistics, of course, equivalent to your skills and your experience. And of course, if you have the right certifications. Top 3 soft skills: communication skills, listening skills, problem-solving skills. Top 3 job titles: business analyst, business systems analyst, IT business analyst. Top 3 responsibilities: business analysis, process development, and testing and quality assurance. So these are statistics from the US, as well. 79% of the BAs in the US are involved in Agile. So you want to learn about Scrum, DevOps, and Skilled Agile. So if you're currently a BA and you're not looking to get into these spaces, you should get some Scrum knowledge, certification, training, DevOps, and Skilled Agile as well. Okay. And of course, a lot of the BAs are involved in a lot of digital initiatives, from user stories to design thinking to customer journey mapping. Right? So these are, some of the, techniques that BAs use. So let's look at Canada, right? So with Canada, you can see that based off the conversion rate of 1.236, the average business analyst salary in Canada was $96,000, with women earning around $91,000 and men earning around $99,000. the average salary for certified BAs was around $108,000, and these are in USD. These were okay, Canadian dollars. Sorry. Okay. Top industries: banking, finance and insurance, information technology, government. Right. So we can see that it's pretty different from Canada and the US. Top industries for higher salaries: energy and utilities, because a lot of there's a lot of energy companies, oil and gas companies here as well in Canada. Consulting and professional services, and government. Energy and utilities was paying around $119,000. Consulting paying around $113,000. Government paying around $98,000. So having a lot of this knowledge is also helpful for you as you get into this career or you're getting into those industries. Top soft skills: communication skills, listening skills, problem solving skills. Okay. All right. So of course, the same thing with Canada as well. A lot of the BAs are practicing in Agile, with Scrum, DevOps, and Lean Kanban software development also being very, very popular Agile approaches as well. And then top techniques: user stories, design thinking, customer journey mapping, were techniques that BAs were using in their digital initiative. So you want to make sure that you know the top techniques being used and you learn those techniques. And that is where coaching comes into place. Okay. When you have the right coaching and you know how to use those techniques, then of course you would excel in your BA career. In the United Kingdom, the average BA salary was around £56,000. Men earn around £60,000, women earning around £52,000. And then the average certified BA earning around £62,000. Top industries in the UK: banking, finance, insurance. I think the banking, finance, insurance industry would always remain as one of the top industries that hire BAs, because we know banks, insurance companies, finance companies in general, they've always been very, they've always been industries that have been very, very forward with embracing technology, implementing technology, building technology solutions, improving their processes. If you've worked in banking, finance, or insurance, you have a very, very good path for you, created for you with that experience, because you've been involved in so many things and you can use all those experiences, in your business analysis career. Information technology, consulting and professional services, and the government are also industries that hire a lot of BAs in the UK. The two best industries for higher salaries in the UK were banking, finance, and insurance, with around £58,000, and consulting and professional services with around £66,000 as well. Now, you want to also bear in mind that, when it comes to what you earn as a business analyst, it's different from when you're working full-time or as a consultant, because you can definitely make more money as well as a consultant. Okay, so top 3 soft skills are communication skills, stakeholder engagement skills, and listening skills as well. Of course, 92% of the BAs in the UK were using Agile. So you see things like this recurring, then you want to make sure that you also have this, because that means that employers are looking out for BAs who have Agile knowledge and Agile skills. Okay, so top approaches were Scrum, Lean Kanban, Scaled Agile, and DevOps as well. So these are things that you can actually start to, use, to prepare yourself if you're getting into that role, the BA role. You want to get to the BA role, this data would help you. Or if you, are currently a business analyst and you feel like you want to improve yourself, you need more, then of course, having a lot of this information helps you to upskill, because I believe you have to constantly keep learning. You can't just say, oh, I got a certification or I got a training and I'm good. You always have to keep improving yourself, from what we can see here, because there's always more skills, more techniques to learn, more approaches as well that we need to learn as well. So that's it for, salary. There is a lot of information as well with regards to like countries like India, that shows that, there's 12% of BAs in India have the CBAP, and of course there's a growing business analysis adoption with the companies in India for sure. So we see that there for India. Top 3 industries were information technology, banking, finance, and insurance. consulting, and professional services. So there is definitely, a thriving, a business analysis career path for those who are in India who want to start a career in business analysis. You definitely can, because there are companies that are hiring there. In Australia, which is one of the countries that pays the highest for business analysts, the average business analyst earns $127,000 in Australia. Women earning $122,000 and men earning $130,000. And then the CBAB certified business analyst in Australia makes around $139,000. So this means that there's a lot of earning potential for you if you live in Australia and you want to work as a business analyst, or you already have that experience. Okay, or if you're moving to Australia, for sure, you should definitely want to look at the business analysis path. Top industries: banking, finance, and insurance, again, information technology, consulting, and professional services. So these are thriving industries that would always hire business analysts. And if you currently work in any of these industries, what are these skills that BAs around the world have already? What are the skills that they have already? Problem solving, communication skills, business knowledge rank as the top 3 skills that business analysts have around the world. Do you already have communication skills, problem solving skills, business knowledge? Then you're already practicing business analysis. You're already using the skills that these same people that are making 6 figures around the world, you're already using these same skills at work. So how can I position these problem solving skills, communication skills, and business knowledge skills as a business analyst? Some other hard skills that business analysts have are facilitation skills, agile mindset, creative thinking, systems thinking, decision making, conceptual thinking, organization and time management, leadership and influencing, negotiation and conflict resolution, visual thinking. So which of the skills do you have? If you are using this data to help yourself, you would be able to note down the skills you already have, the ones you need to learn, the ones you already have right now. How can I highlight this on my resume, on my LinkedIn? How can I highlight this as well when I'm speaking to hiring managers? Because every hiring manager is looking for these skills in a business analyst. How do I show leadership? How have I been able to lead, even in my small, tiny role that I have? How am I able to influence my team members? How am I able to influence customers? How am I able to manage my time? How am I able to make decisions, make the right decisions within a short period of time? How am I able to use my business knowledge to help the business achieve their business goals? How am I able to communicate effectively, whether it's facilitating meetings, whether it's interviewing my stakeholders, whether it's documenting things in proper reports, creating documentation. I know how to create documentation really well for people to assimilate it. I can create training manuals to help train my staff. How do I solve problems? Problems come up every day at work. Whether you work in customer service or not, whether you're a manager, whether you're a team lead, problems will escalate to you. Whether you're in accounting, whether you're in sales, problems will escalate to you. How do you solve problems? Can you document how you solve problems? These are the things that need to be on your resume and your LinkedIn profile. You don't need to have any fancy tech experience or anything like that. But however, how can you show that you've done this, across all the different levels we talked about? How have you done this across all the different strategic roles we talked about earlier? So these are the things that you want to start, thinking about and implementing into, your own resume and, on your LinkedIn profile as well. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the soft skills. So soft skills are transferable skills, right? That you can use to succeed in any role. While the hard skills are skills that are specific to performing business analysis work. And to be honest, the hard skills in business analysis, I find them more like soft skills because they're very general, right? And that is why we don't get hung up on the job title. We get more focused on the value offer. So with soft skills for business analysts, we have communication skills being the highest skill. We have problem solving, listening, stakeholder engagement were the highest ranked skills. So how well can you communicate with stakeholders? How well can you solve problems? How well do you show your listening skills? How well do you engage stakeholders? How are you documenting this on your resume? How are you putting this on your LinkedIn profile? How are you communicating this when you speak to a hiring manager? How are you able to tell a story as to how you're able to do this? Critical thinking comes in as a soft skill. Adaptability, relationship building skills. Are you able to build relationships with your stakeholders, internal customers, external customers, organizational skills, decision making, emotional intelligence, influencing skills, expectations management, negotiation skills, leadership, and storytelling. So these are soft skills that are, that BAs around the world, typically use in their roles. So employers value soft skills because they enable business analysts to cooperate, to collaborate, and to thrive within the organization. If you have good problem solving skills, good communication skills, good stakeholder management skills, good listening skills, good relationship building skills, you can work with anybody, even the most difficult people, because you have those soft skills. And that's why the BAs are there, because you're in between the business and technology sometimes. Sometimes you're working only with business. However, even within the business, even within the team, people would always have, varying thoughts, varying opinions. People would never always agree. But you, as the business analyst, you're focused on achieving the business goals, and you're using these skills that you already have. So these are the things you want to start looking at and saying, how many do I have? Which ones do I need to improve on or learn? How can I communicate the skills I already have today, towards, the roles I'm looking for in business analysis? So I told you that at the end of this video that you are going to be shocked and amazed at how much business analysts are making. Also the skills that they have. And that is because you already have those same skills. And if you're not making as much as they are, you can get into the industry now. There is a global demand for business analysts. And the fantastic thing about this career path is you don't need a tech degree, you don't need an MBA, you don't need any special skills. You need the same skills that we reviewed earlier: problem solving, communication, negotiation, and of course, when you learn the business analysis techniques, you're good to go. If you want to learn more about starting your business analysis career, click the link below in the description. I have a free training for you. In that free course, you will learn everything you need to know about starting a business analysis career. So let me know in the comments, what was the most insightful for you? What was shocking for you? What was not surprising for you? Also, tell me, what do you want me to teach you, or what do you want me to show you? If you have questions, put them in the comments. I would like to also use that to create the kind of videos that you want from me. So I hope this was great and insightful for you. It was for me as well, and all of the students in the business analysis school. So until the next video, take care and be safe. Bye for now.